Okay. Setting up to drill the hole for the locking mechanism. The camera had shut off, so I don't know where the camera had shut off, but I have it in the right spot on the y-axis. X-axis I got to center. I have to center it this way. So I put my edge finder in, and I'm going to bring that down. And I'm going to come in and just touch it right where the tools will ride. The bottom of the dovetail cut. There. Zero my X. And I'm not going to move it up and down now. The spindle. Now, I'll go around to the other side. And come in and touch it there. There, do the half function for the y-axis. Put it on 0. Oh, y-axis. I just messed up my y-axis. It was x-axis. Half function, you dummy. So we'll end up doing that in the inside slot now. That's okay. I did the half function on X. Right there. Okay, so now we're going to have to do the half function here. Down. Now we'll go with the y-axis in the slot here. Right there. 0 more y. Here to the side. Half function y. Oops. There we go. All right, we're back in business. Now, like I say, I don't know when the camera shut off, so. Now we're going to take and spot drill first. Spot drill again. We need to drill. I'm going to double drill it and then ream it. And we want to go a depth there of 625. I believe it was. We're going to go 625 deep. So I'll put my block, zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I've got a block here. It's a Joel block. It's a rejected Joel block that I picked up. And I better turn the music off or I'll get. Oh yeah. All right. So we'll come down and we'll touch. And then we'll turn the stop up against that. That's just so I don't have to turn the stop all the way up. All right, now we'll go up, crank the table up 625. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 25. Okay. Here we go. That's 625 deep. Now I'm going to crank it back down. Put my ream size drill in. Come down and touch. Crank this up. Up. Then go 625 up again. And we'll go 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 25. And now the reamer, we'll have to probably crank it way down for that. In order to get the reamer in there. And we'll give it a little bit of, give the reamer a little oil. Shifting low. And ream it. Okay, now all I want to do is take the V-block out. So parallel out, and I'm locating on the reamer yet. I'm just going to pull it down and lock it. The reason I'm doing this is I want to drill a hole all the way through now, and I can't do that into my V-block. So I've got it held up onto the reamer, which is, oops, gotta pull this parallel underneath. Tighten it up. Take the reamer out, and we're actually done with the reamer, so wipe that off. And put it away. Alright, so now we want to drill 3/16 clearance hole, because it's going to be a 3/16 screw coming through there. 3/16 stud. And I'm going to drill it at in here 190. Now we can take the block out of there. Don't need it. Shift back into high. Take that out. A little shot of air. And there we go. We got the hole drilled in. So now what's left on here is the 2 height setting pins and the flat on this side. So what do we want to do next? Probably put this flat on, huh? So we need to deburr that hole. Actually, yeah, we need to deburr that hole, but I'm going to put it back in the V block, and we're going to come up and mill this top down. And let's see, how far is that got to go? That has got to go. See, now we're talking a distance from a tooling hole that I put in on the drawing. I put in 2 tooling holes here. I should have just went ahead and done that. Then I could take all my dimensions to it. Although that doesn't really, it doesn't matter what I go down to, as long as I have room enough in there for a counter bore. Okay, I'm going to scribe the spot for the tooling holes on here so I can see the depth of how far I've got to be. That way I can measure it down to a scribe mark. So we need to wipe them down, dike them up, and put in describe the marks for the tooling holes. I'll show you what I'm talking about on the drawing. Right. So here's the drawing, and right here you'll see those are the two hold down holes. Oops. The two hold down holes here are used as tooling holes. So everything is dimensioned off of those holes. So the dimension down to this flat is right here to a tooling hole. So I need to go ahead and put those holes in. And it's yeah, 875 over and 875 down. So it's 875 over and 875 up. So I will go ahead. I don't need to scribe them both, but I will, because those are going to be the hold down holes anyway. So I need to scribe them in or put them in. So let's go ahead and do that. That's just kind of a step that I neglected to do, and I should have done it right away, and I didn't. And now I'm stuck. But that's okay. We can still do it. Let's dike them in all up. Take a minute or so for the dikem to dry. I just brushed it on. And I will set my calipers to 875. Get a scribe. Looking for my scribe. There we go. Nice sharp pointed scribe. Try to get the dikem to dry. All right. And my calipers has a flat here on the Michitoyos, on most Michitoyos. You actually have 4 ways of measuring. You can measure here, 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 and here. And I use this step a lot for, like right now, for instance, for scribing. So I'll just take and push that step up against it. Oh, 875 divided in half. 437, is that what it is? And we'll figure it out. And calculator. Yep, 437.5. See, I knew it. I just didn't want to go with that and make a mistake. Okay, at 437. Set my calipers to 437. Put the little step on there. Put the mark on. Do it again this way. Alright. Same thing here. Oh, that's 437. 437. No, it's not. It's caught myself again. Just about made an error again. It is not 875 both ways. All right, let's get this over here and get this right. So I went 875. I had it all wrong. It's 875 down from the top here on the side where the dovetail was cut. I should just go over to the surface plate and do it correctly. And then it's in from this side is 725. 725. Come on. 0.725 divided by 2. 362. Set my calipers at 362. If you had the drawing, you'd see what I was doing. I'm sure. Right there. Okay, I have the mark right there. You know what? I am going to go over the surface plate. So I'm going to shut the camera off, and we're going to move over to the surface plate. Actually, I can just probably just swing you around here. Raise you up. So you're looking over my toolbox. Ooh, close up. All right. Probably move you over further. All right. So, what I'm going to do is take my V-block over there to the surface plate. And we're going to set it down here. And I don't know what the number really is to that, because I don't have a number up. So I'm going to take, and that scribe mark that we just put on here, I'm gonna, with the scribe, I'm gonna pick it up and measure it. So let's take and Oop. Come on. Slide down. Lock the top. Right, is that it right there? We're just doing it to the scribe mark now, so. Down just a little bit. Okay, so I've got it right there. That's the height. So take a little height stand here and get underneath there and transfer it to the Cadillac gauge. Zero. Go here. See what we got. All right, ah! All right. So we've got a height of 1 inch 750 up to that spot where that hole is. Take a step on the floor. A friend was over this morning looking for phenolic material, and only stuff I really had was flat stuff, flat blade stuff, and I got it laying here back in the drawer. All right, so oops. All right, so now we know we got it set in there. We know the height from in the V block from the table is 1 inch 750 to that mark, and we want to go up. We want to go up 990, or is it, I can't tell with the lighting here. Let me get over here. I need more lights in the shop is what I need. 990. So it'd be $9.90 divided in half. Okay, the camera stopped. I restarted it here. I did the calculations to that. After picking up that point, I need to set the height stand at 2 inches, or at 2 inches 245, and that'll be the height of that. That'll be what I need to cut to. So 245, 2 inches 245. All right, get under there. Okay, the needle's at 2 inches 245. Set the scribe that height. Right there. Oops. There we go. And we'll scribe that. And that'll be the depth we want to go to. Nice mark right there. Set the other one in there because they're both going to be the same. This isn't really all that critical because this is where your lever seats up against, so it can be off, and it can be off a little and it wouldn't matter anyway. So, ooh, wee.